Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 75. Al-Khidhr said, "Did I not tell you that with me you would never be able to have patience?" 76. Moses said, "If I should ask you about anything after this, then do not keep me as a companion. You have obtained from me an excuse." 77. So they set out, until when they came to the people of a town, they asked its people for food, but they refused to offer them hospitality, and they found therein a wall about to collapse, so Al-Khidhr restored it. Moses said, "If you wished, you could have taken for it a payment." 78. Al-Khidhr said, "This is parting between me and you. I will inform you of the interpretation of that about which you could not have patience." 79. As for the ship, it belonged to poor people working at sea, so I intended to cause defect in it, as there was after them a king who seized every good ship by force. 80. And as for the boy, his parents were believers, and we feared that he would overburden them by transgression and disbelief. 81. So we intended that their Lord should substitute for them one better than him in purity and nearer to mercy. 82. And as for the wall, it belonged to 2 orphan boys in the city, and there was beneath it a treasure for them, and their father had been righteous. So your Lord intended that they reach maturity and extract their treasure as a mercy from your Lord. And I did it not of my own accord. That is the interpretation of that about which you could not have patience. 83. And they ask you, O Muhammad, about Dhul-Qarnayn. Say, I will recite to you about him a report. 84. Indeed, we established him upon the earth, and we gave him to everything away means. 85. So he followed away. 86. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, the west, he found it as if setting in a spring of dark mud, and he found near it a people. We, Allah said, O Dhul-Qarnayn, either you punish them, or else adopt among them a way of goodness. 7. He said, As for one who wrongs, we will punish him. Then he will be returned to his Lord, and he will punish him with a terrible punishment, hellfire. 88. But as for one who believes and does righteousness, he will have a reward of the best paradise, and we, Dhul-Qarnayn, will speak to him from our command with ease. 89. Then he followed away, until, when he came to the rising of the sun, the east, he found it rising on a people for whom we had not made against it any shield. 91. Thus, and we had encompassed all that he had in knowledge. 92. Then he followed away. 93. Until when he reached a pass between 2 mountains, he found beside them a people who could hardly understand his speech. 94. They said, O Dhul-Qarnayn, indeed Gog and Magog are great corrupters in the land. So may we assign for you an expenditure that you might make between us and them a barrier. 96. Bring me sheets of iron. Until when he had leveled them between the 2 mountain walls, he said, Blow with bellows. Until when he had made it like fire, he said, Bring me, that I may pour over it molten copper. 7. So they, Gog and Magog, were unable to pass over it, nor were they able to effect in it any penetration. 98. Dhul-Qarnayn said, This is a mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord approaches, he will make it level, and ever is the promise of my Lord true. 99. And we will leave them that day surging over each other, and then the horn will be blown, and we will assemble them in one assembly. 100. And we will present hell that day to the disbelievers on display. 101. Those whose eyes had been within a cover, removed from my remembrance, and they were not able to hear. 102. Then do those who disbelieve think that they can take my servants instead of me as allies? Indeed, we have prepared hell for the disbelievers as a lodging. 103. Say, O Muhammad, shall we believers inform you of the greatest losers as to their deeds? 104. They are those whose effort is lost in worldly life, while they think that they are doing well in work. 105. Those are the ones who disbelieve in the verses of their Lord and in their meeting him, so their deeds have become worthless, and we will not assign to them on the day of resurrection any weight, importance. 106. That is their recompense, hell, for what they denied and because they took my signs and my messengers in ridicule. 107. Indeed, those who have believed and done righteous deeds, they will have the gardens of paradise as a lodging. 108. Wherein they abide eternally. They will not desire from it any transfer. 109. Say, if the sea were ink for writing the words of my Lord, the sea would be exhausted before the words of my Lord were exhausted, even if we brought the like of it as a supplement. 110. Say, I am only a man like you, to whom has been revealed that your God is one God. So whoever would hope for the meeting with his Lord, let him do righteous work and not associate in the worship of his Lord anyone. Completed Al-Kahf. Tap to start Surah Maryam.